Hi, this is Rick with Birdex, and today we're going to do the assembly and installation of a Mega Blaster Pro. To start with, we're going to do all the assembly that you're going to want to do in the shop or on the tailgate of the truck, so none of the little parts get lost in the weeds. Let's start with the solar panel. Start by placing it face down. The bracket has movable plates that are held in place by carriage bolts. We're going to start by loosening them slightly. Do not remove the nuts, just loosen them. We're going to rotate the panel so that the plates go underneath the lip of the solar panel frame. Then we're going to tighten the nuts so that the plates hold the panel and the bracket together. We're going to install the U-bolts into the bracket, but first we need to rotate the bracket head. So this screw is either going to be a Phillips or an Allen head. If it's an Allen head, the Allen head wrench is going to be included with your small parts kit. So loosen the Allen screw or Phillips screw just enough so that this will rotate, but you don't need to remove it completely. You're going to want to move it so that this bracket is at about a 45-degree angle. Screw the screw back in. You don't need to snug it down tight. It's just there to hold it in place. Take the U-bolt and from the inside assemble. And we're not going to tighten these down. We're just going to leave them loose, but run the nuts up far enough that they won't come loose in transit. And we can set this aside. Next, we're going to install the brackets on the control box. Put it face down. Put the control box mounting brackets on the back. Make sure that the holes extend past the edge, in this case on the bottom and the top. Now we're going to install the U-bolts with the U to the back, and that is complete. You're going to want your mounting pole to be long enough to suspend your speaker at least 5 to 10 feet above terrain. In this case, we're using a piece of IMC conduit. Water pipe works as well. It's 3/4 inch diameter inside for a 1 inch diameter outside. We're going to start with the control box. With the top of the control box facing the speaker, we're going to slide the U-bolts over the pipe. Next, we're going to install the solar panel. Again, sliding the U-bolts over the pipe. Make sure that the glass on the solar panel is facing the speaker. The speaker mounts by sliding over the top of the pipe. At the bottom of the speaker is a 1 1/8 inch opening. It's designed to slide over the top of a 1 inch outside diameter pipe. At the top of the speaker is a pin. This locates the speaker on the pipe. Slide the speaker over the pipe all the way, and you'll have to wiggle it around until you can get it over the locating pin. This may take a few tries. You know you're there when it won't wobble. Tighten the collet screws. Very important, cut the zip tie on the wire for the speaker. You don't want to put the speaker 15 feet in the air and realize you forgot to cut the zip tie. I've done that. Wrap it around the pipe a couple of times. I never like carrying these when the wires are dangling around. Bad things can happen. Take the wire and run it through the open space in the solar panel mounting bracket. Then feed it through the wire cinch all the way. Leave yourself a few inches of wire left over. And it's always good to have a handful of zip ties. And connect the speaker wires to the poles marked speaker. You don't have to be concerned about polarity on these. You're now ready to take the entire assembly out to the field and finalize the installation. Assembly in the field is very straightforward. Once you have your mounting pole attached to an end post or T-post, you want to take your battery cable, it's connected here, and connect it to the battery. Again, be very certain you're connecting the positive to the red and the negative to the black. At your solar panel, cut the zip ties holding the solar panel wire to the frame. And likewise, connect the red to the positive and the black to the negative. You're going to want to secure these mounting nuts very tight. There's a lot of energy transferred between the battery and the solar panel and the unit. And if they're not tight, you can build up corrosion and your battery can run dead. At the bird guard control box, hand tighten this cinch nut at the bottom of the control box. This serves two purposes. It collapses around the wire so that moisture can't get in, and it also keeps insects from building a house inside. Once it's all done, simply turn it on and turn it up. The sound card contains all the bird sounds. The label indicates which bird sounds are on the file, both target birds and raptors. Make sure this is firmly seated into the control box. The dip switches control the bird sounds and the operational controls. Sounds 1 through 8 correspond to the sounds on the sound card. The next switches control the time off interval. This unit, when you receive it, is set for the shortest time off interval. To change it, simply use the schematic to the left. It is set for short time off. For medium, it's switch it 1 off, 2 on. For extra long, it would be 1 off and 2 off. To change it from daytime to nighttime, you simply turn switch number 4 on. For 24-hour operation, it's 3 off, 4 on. For nighttime only, it's 3 on, 4 on. The random switch, number 5, should always be in the on position. That ensures that the birds do not habituate. The default setting for all operations is 1 on, 2 off, 3 on, 4 off, and number 5 is on. Thank you for watching. That's the installation of the Bird X Mega Blaster Pro.